abusuya mo bia kwa be de ba akroma TV GH so yaw amo be nsan ene midin Dr. Kwesi Amache Boateng wadi nsembi ato Ghana monte eso afa wasukoko amayuko presidential prime minister ya yameye adoma eda Saturday me 4th November ebekoso ne ho na wase mpempi no eya na nkrofo bi mu keka se ena onumuyanfo Kennedy ni mu edurupa Kennedy obema eye onumuyanfo doctor Mahmoud Bawumia show down papa wase wote sansa ma otime sene sa wase who is Kennedy ne mu nye durubia isan se wono ohunu se eye one horse race achese osruko ko amayuko delegate no mo already no mo decided dada na omo decide omo kokromoti no omo de ama onmuyan for doctor Mahmoud Bawumia na wase omo decide ye ache na onmuyan for Kennedy de dede ena chese oye ne keke ayesa ono ne fans no be gine wo social media sanso na onmuyan for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ono so je ne samba de ewo eye delegate no omo akachi nti we yina di adanse se eye super delegate conference na ebe koso no de eye onmuyan for Kennedy ono kra de wa hwede daada wa wi ansa na nkron kra be start nti ema ni tirim kra enya ne de kra na wo se de ni su ene ne ban kra esi wo kra ni su ne ban en fata obi a wo se wo ye president esa so timi em control na koma the temperament ni bibia enye nti onmuyafo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na chese ekro abuse enkwade nkotie nsam a onmuyafo Dr. Kwesi Amache Boateng what the eto Ghana mountain eso
I think it's a one horse race. A straight win for Dr. Bawumia. I'll be surprised if people in the MPP vote for Kennedy Japan. Kennedy Japan socially, traditionally, intellectually on your presidential material. And this must show. Ghanaians must demonstrate that we care about people who become our president. In the first place, poor countries. When you go into the literature of development, especially those that border on the development of poor countries, there's one key argument about leadership. And there's a short statement that leadership matters. And that political leaders in such countries should be knowledgeable, at least in economics. They should be knowledgeable generally and in economics. Minimum the last school I can Japan call it.
Fordham College, New York.
I mean, a friend is saying, as a student, a distance study program, or full time.
That I don't have that information. I just let me find it out.
Full time.
Me name I don't know, honestly.
Uko school. Nanim dear Raumwa. There's one thing having a certificate, and there's another thing, through your actions and inactions, demonstrating that some values, new values have been, placed in you. There's one thing. When you take the social traditional issues, tell me a conductor in public the way you do, even in the last elections, the pronouncements, they are very unbecoming of a potential president. Very, very unbecoming of a potential president. You can engage a lady, a woman who might have hurt you in whatever way, openly in public, and use certain words. Words are traditionally, you do or him a fee, I charge. What I don't know who's over the dear. And on the basis of this, the party faithful should not vote for him. Nobody should tell us that he's going to be able to influence with money. The establishment should be stronger financially than him as an individual. I don't expect him to do well. A one-horse race.
But Doc, you should also have heard, sir, there comes a time in the life of every country, you'd one day have an anti-establishment person pop up to somehow lead the country. And the example of Donald Trump comes in handy. And Ebiaka said, maybe, just maybe in Ghana, no, if you want somebody with those traits, you are looking at Kennedy Japan. And number two, Omwa Ikra, the Cambridge degrees, the Oxford degrees, and all those big degrees, no, a leading country either. And this is the result we see. Isn't it time, say, you been being so or not de, you know, say you can Ghana, hano, if you nyansa, ever be boom, I may ashe.
You can't feel answer. Are you telling me that you bet me as it treat you know what? Sir, prepare you can say me more. They can be social issues, the traditional issues in Ghana. A finance and no encounter. And a system, sir. A map outsiders, Ghana. There are mediators in the system. And we are all influencing people. When they listen to us, they will think twice before going to vote. There are social mediators in the system. Emma some such action now all can NC. The Donald Trump case is very, very special. It borders on racism in the United States of America. He speaks the language of the racist, white supremacist. And that is what they want to do. That is what they want to hear. That is why in the United States, it was a coup d'etat. What happened in the United States on the 6th of January, I think 2021 or so? It was an attempted coup d'etat. Ghana, any challenge at the border strongly on ethnicity, and so people will support a particular person in a blind fashion. And see, it will not happen.
But the other thing about school being here, I mean, you've not answered my first question about or more the big degrees, you know. They've left our country in this state. Why do you think that we should still hold on to an away school when people have proven in their personal lives they've built businesses, employed people, and probably that's what we need in this day and age for your country?
Young taxes are what Ghana Revenue Authority for my and Sani Ajatu say he's doing this, he's doing that, and then the so-called money comes out of those businesses. Yeah, the taxes are what
no, but I think so if say but doc say on tax and by now the institutions were the power to do something about it and come dada and as
you're assuming that our institutions work to perfection in this country. You are making that assumption. I don't agree with that. I don't agree. GRA people, what you say, they are going after any rich man or tax issues in this country. That what you say, achieve will be alcohol court simply because the taxes are so piano. What you be that? Maybe be that. I'm on post-retirement contract at KNUST, so I have some ages on my side.
Yeah, but the point is yenti being tino as far as Ken is concerned, the presumption of regularity would work in his favor until so be the counter evidence be abase untri once GRA emeka no that presumption of regularity would work in the favor of
there's this proposition coming from me that his wealth might not even have come from the so-called personal industries and businesses built. That proposition in Amedeto. So you and I, nobody should make any assumption going forward.
Now I was say and Dr. Akwesi Amache Boate what the eto Ghana mountain eso was say a year on for Kennedy dear a young crofobim nature say or man is so keke. Now or man is so sa or then Jana should form say doom. Isa say papa no the soon in the bank emfata ubi I was a way Ghana president. Now Ghana president now a summit. Now ya kasana chinika crana the bua fua. Now shall be boss throw or say we na and same fata. Now you share on for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia home brasi and the casa say ubi a year powerful a year the presidential position. Now we in the dance say a year delegate for no be consider we mu in sana or more aquacoto abano. Who are say a year delegate for no more ignorant no. Now just say unim nsam a woka esan say wosono koko amanko delegate no omunim de pa na omo adisade already so say onmunyafo Dr. Mahmood Bawumia no be ma no kwana wa betu franka ama amanko no say de be ya breaking the 8 no e be simple ama amanko no breaking the 8 so amanko no ani so ade hunu nti omo person be compromise ana omo de be fa ba bibia nti we yina dia dance say Dr. Mahmood Bawumia na chese osono koko amanko MPP omo beto omo aba no amano abusu ha Akroma TV GH so na de di kan a wo hwe Akroma TV ana eni di kwan so mesre wiye pass obetabri akunchire won sa subscribe aba be ka abusu ko no se de be ya news bi e beto Ghana mountain eso no won so obenya bi na wati kama pa yen fast da kase emfama smart agro innovation sesan say omo no matam yen asisim piani a yede kase abra kama pa eho no kuayo ene ho videos ko na tose egu ho kwaya ye fa so kuaya ma kuayo aye simple kra intimesre say obekọ YouTube ne so na wa search smart agro innovation so be say ye videos no egu ho cho ko hwebi say de be ya unim de ewo kuayo ho so no ebekọ ana be ye soronko kra e hadam de kase no ebisi mi am kenkan de mam no edi am je so ene yaw amo amensa makramo